Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Force with some more Hearthstone. Today we'll be taking a look at Koyuki's Giants Control Paladin deck. The deck focuses on simply surviving the early game because it will dominate in the late game. Early game survival coming through combos like Equality plus Wild Pyromancer or Consecration. We've got some big hand cards like the Twilight Drake, and then a very strong late game with crazy legendaries like Tirion Fordring and Alexstrasza. Now with the general premise out of the way, let's take a look at the deck in action. So this deck is entirely focused on the late game. In fact, it has almost no early game to speak of. Now because we're playing against a druid, and he's probably playing a later game control, I'm gonna dump these things. The Molten Giant's not gonna do us much good unless he's rushed down, which I don't expect him to be. Faceless, I'm typically using late game. Lay on Hands is obviously super late game. Aldor is a nice card to keep early on though. Especially if we deal with ramp from the opponent, the Aldor can be very nice, and we do have the Wild Pyromancer, so if we can get that, an Equality in there, or even a Consecrate, that could help us deal with any potential early game threats that he might have. The double Aldor Peacekeeper, very nice. If we deal with like double innervated crazy creatures, Peacekeeper. It's just such an amazing 3-drop. Alright, he's got the, oh, very interesting, a spell power? Placing a spell power druid? That's interesting. All right, so might just be holding off for a very early Mountain Giant. I might play nothing prior to that unless I deal with a mega threat, in which case I will, but a Mountain Giant is going to be tough for a druid to deal with unless he's running Naturalize, which you don't see a lot of. Mountain Giant's gonna be pretty tough to deal with. Pretty tough indeed. So we can put him down next turn, and yeah, I don't see any better play. And that is a very good play to have. So we're gonna be putting down the Mountain Giant on turn 4, thanks to our big hand plus the coin. And no plays prior to that. So the cool thing about playing this style, the late game style, as a Paladin obviously has a lot of sustain. They've got a lot of great control cards like the Peacekeeper that helps you mitigate damage from your opponent. And your hero power. You can keep tossing a minion in play, same as the shaman, you know, which is nice. I almost like the silver hand recruit. I don't know if I like it better. It's different style. But anyways, yes, we're gonna end up with a big old Mountain Giant, and that will be a tough thing for our opponent to deal with. So here we go, turn 4. Mountain Giant is in play. And now next turn, we will be sitting at 5. We can combo 6 with the coin, so we could do a Pyromancer combo. It's gonna be a Tinkmaster, his like 1 response, and luckily for us, we do end up getting the 5/5, which is very nice. I might just go with a straight up Consecrate. Without this, oh actually, let me think here. Let me think. So if we just do a regular Consecrate, that lives, but then we can kill that. Or actually, we can... Yeah, I think we'll just go with a regular Consecrate. Because if we do this, we have to coin, which is 1 damage across the board. Then play the Consecrate, which is 2 damage to him, his enemies. And then 1 more. Actually, you know what? That's gonna be better. So that's what we're gonna do. Ready? We're gonna completely clear his board. Coin, 1 damage to everything. Okay. Consecrate, 2 damage to all of his stuff, and then 1 damage to everything again. And then I'm just gonna ignore that and hit him in the face for now, because he needs to silence or taunt that, so I might as well get through that damage. There we go. So we're able to clear his board there, which makes me quite happy. He's gonna end up wrathing this guy to get rid of him. So he still does have the 4/1 in play, but again, it's not doing much of anything. And he throws down a Chillwind Yeti. That's actually a decent target for this. Kind of want to save this for more late game. We're gonna Peacekeeper. We're gonna turn that to 1 damage instead of 4. And then, I'm not gonna restore any health or anything yet, because I'm not feeling the pinch at all. And then we're gonna go ahead and go like that. So feeling pretty comfortable, feeling in a pretty good position. Obviously, you know, as playing against a druid, it is more late game, although his particular deck appears to be a mid style. especially with the Yetis that he has and the Watchers. I'm guessing he's got taunt producers somewhere. Goes with the 4/4 charge instead of the 4/6 taunt. So he is trying to rush me down. That's of course the assumption. So how do we want to respond to this? Well, could bring him in play. We're at 17. I'll have a heal up for myself next turn. Or I can taunt with the Tirion, which would be good as well.
I wonder.
Could also do this to just mitigate more of that damage. Yeah, I'm gonna be nice and safe. We're gonna go like that. And actually, you know what? I should have Draked first, of course. I wasn't sure that I was gonna play the Drake. That's why I didn't.
Last warning. Last warning.
Yeah, just go like that. Okay. All right. So, dump down his damage now. We have used both of our Aldor Peacekeepers. We still have the Faceless Manipulator if he throws something huge and scary in play. But because he was trying to rush me down, because he picked up Druid of the Claw, that told me he was trying to rush down. So, I want to try to stop that. And I'm going to need to get the taunt next play because he can go all out crazy.
My shield for Argus.
So I am definitely going to need this taunt. Either taunt or heal myself. I think the taunt's going to be the better play here.
Put your faith in the light.
And then I need to get rid of some of his stuff here. He still lives, that's good. Make it so that he still lives and this guy's dead. Okay. So I worry about Force Roar combos. That's obviously the terrifying potential. And he could get us with that, so we are really gonna need to heal up next turn if we live through this turn. Looks like we will be living through this turn. So I'm gonna pretty much want to make sure that I'm healing up here. And is he not gonna attack into that because he won't kill it? If he doesn't, that makes me super happy because then I can faceless this. Oh, he left it be. He left it be. Faceless Manipulator. Oh boy. And oh, maybe I'll wait to heal myself because we've got double taunt in play now. And again with the Twilight Drake. I didn't think I was gonna play. I ended up playing and should have. All right, so I need to get rid of his stuff because of the potential.
Last warning.
For a Force Roar combo.
Don't test me, child.
The eyes of the Earth Mother are upon us.
Okay. Because of the potential for a Force Roar combo, I need to get rid of his minions. So that's why I went the way I did. And he is not Force Roaring, so we should have the... Oh, never mind. I was going to say we should have the win next turn. Have to get through 2 of his taunts. Let me think about this here. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do actually? Well, let's see here. Is there any way I can do this? I need to deal... So, get rid of 1. Get rid of another. Then we've got 10, 15 damage. That's... Oh, wait. No, it's just 1 short. It's just 1 short. We'll have 15 damage for his face, but it'll be just 1 short from what I need. Yeah, so we kill that. We kill that. We've got 10 plus the 5 weapon from this, which is 15, but he'll be at 16 because of that 1 armor. So what I'll do instead is I'm going like this, and then I'm healing up, just like that. Okay, and then we're gonna kill that. We're going to kill that with keeping our creature alive, and then we'll hit him for a bit. Oh man. One away. If he didn't have that one armor, we would have been able to Alexstrasza to get him to 15, and then we had the 10, 15 damage, but again, that one armor made it so that that didn't end up working out. We do get the victory though. Let's take a look at the deck. And the deck list for Koyuki's Giants Control Paladin. Like I said, no real early game to speak of. In fact, we've got 0 1-drops. And a lot of these 2-drops aren't even played on the second turn. This is more later game techie stuff. Sometimes you'll play an early Peacekeeper, but beyond that, most of this stuff sits on your hand. I guess the Nat comes out, but everything else. So 2 equalities, that is used in conjunction with Wild Pyromancer. Equality is also awesome with Avenging Wrath. It is also awesome with Consecration. We've got the Holy Light, either to heal yourself up, top yourself off, or to save one of your large late game creatures. Nat, early game card draw, throw them down if you can, get as many cards as possible. Sunfury Protector, used to protect yourself against damage, helps a lot against rushdown decks. You get yourself maybe some big old mountain giants in play and throw a Sunfury on them if you've been hit low from your opponents rushing down. Wild Pyromancer, again, comboed with Equality and Consecration. Any spell, of course, will do that damage across the board, but those are the 2 most effective combos. Aldor Peacekeeper, strong early or late game. It's a very, very solid 3-drop at mitigating incoming damage and eliminating big threats, basically, by bringing them down to 1 attack. Big Game Hunter for removal of huge, huge creatures. Hold on to this against a Shaman so you don't deal with those giant elementals in your face. Tinkmaster Overspark, again, it's used for eliminating big threats. Truesilver Champion, more of the early mid-game removal situation is what you're using this for. Consecration, you know the combos. Twilight Drake, because you're holding onto a big hand a lot of the time. Twilight Drake and Mountain Giant are in the deck. Faceless Manipulator, again, just copying big stuff. No real much to talk about there. Avenging Wrath for lots of damage. Comboed with Equality can do very well. Cairne Bloodhoof, because it's a solid 4/5 body, it comes back. Sylvanas, because it's a late game deck, and even at 6 mana, it still is a solid card. Got the Guardian of Kings for the big body and heals, Lay on Hands for the heals and card draw, and then just some crazy legendaries, Ragnaros, Tirion, Alexstrasza, all obvious their strengths. The Mountain Giant because of your big hands, and the Molten Giant, again, for when you get in a pinch. It's a free big 8/8 body. And that is the deck. Obviously very expensive, incredibly legendary and epic filled, but no question that it is strong as well. Stay tuned for the gameplay video coming up tomorrow for Koyuki's Giants Control Paladin. Thanks guys so much for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe, keep watching, and keep owning.